Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you.
When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down, empty streets, you were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever ago. This town's so quiet this time of year. With the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down, empty streets, you were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever I fell hard, I fell fast, hoping that my love for you will last forever, forever, forever ago. I fell hard, I fell fast, hoping that my love for you will last forever, forever, forever. Windows down, empty streets, you were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever I know I should leave, 'cause you're driving me mad. You burn like a fire. I'm so goddamn naive. I keep coming back, 'cause you're taking me higher. Higher than I've ever been before. Then you let me down again, close the door. I know I should leave, 'cause you're driving me mad. You burn like a fire. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat everything, but it doesn't make it sweeter. We wake up in my bed, I forget what you did, but it doesn't make things easier. You're fucking with my head again. I believe in every word you say, baby. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat everything, but the truth still tastes as bitter. I know I'm a fool, here we go again. I think I might lose it.
stay around. Can we make it till tomorrow? Are we out of time? Are we out of time? Keep me on my feet, I'll move to the beat, my favorite song. Keep it on repeat, please don't let it fade. Just say you want. I follow every sound. Just say you want. You down, so we can dance through the night. Keep it tight, you're my melody. No, we don't need to think twice. It's alright, you're my melody. You're my melody. Don't let it fade away. Where are you? I've been calling and texting all afternoon. Now didn't we say 1 o'clock? I keep looking at the tellers going tick-tock. I must have somehow heard you wrong, but I'm gonna wait in this coffee shop on the corner of Berry
us met. You must think I'm a stalker, or worse, I bet. But when it feels right, it feels right. Why should that razor flag turn on a red light? I'm not gonna make excuses for being mean. No, I'm gonna wait in this coffee shop on the corner of Bigger and Sweet. I'll wait until the sun goes down and the music stops on the corner of Bigger and Sweet. And I'm gonna choose to believe you're on your way, just running a little late, a little late. But I'm gonna wait in this coffee shop on the corner of Bigger and Sweet. I'll wait until the sun goes down and the music stops on the corner of Bigger and Sweet. Looks like I've been stood up on our first date on the corner of Bigger and Sweet. I can hardly choose to believe you're on your way. You're just running a little late, a little late, running a little late, running a little late. You're just running a little late.
Thinking back on when I used to hold your hand, feeling lost and found at the same time. That distant memory of you and me, so bittersweet and true. We thought we had it all. You'd come round when I called. I was the world to you, and you were mine too. I was so good to you, I'd even die for you. Thought you felt it too. How can you tell what's real or not? When do you know how to feel when everything's like fairy tale and sunny days? They're getting shorter every second, every minute, every day. Want them to stay, but then there was this day when you just walked away. How come you say